Umberto Super Alliance is for John Size. You rode him in his first up run. Here he is having his fourth run. What's your opinion of him?
Actually, I was thinking he was going to have his first win quite soon in the way he ran in the first start. It was a bit green in his first step, but sharp at the same time. And then he jumped pretty good out of the gate. I had a nice travel in that race, and I got beat by two horses. Then they are quite consistent in Hong Kong. Given an opinion, I was thinking was able to go further on the 1400, but he was quite disappointed the last two starts. And John took the decision to bring him to Happy Valley and took the tongue tie off. He might something change his way to think, and I still definitely think he's also capable win in this class and probably go over. So we're going to see tomorrow what happens.
How do you feel about him dropping back to 1200 metres?
Well, he's got nice gate speed, and he's a quite straightforward horse. After two starts, he's been sharp even with the draw wide, the shot in. So we know Happy Valley is more sharp. But the draw doesn't help him a lot. But at the same time, you are sitting on a John Size horse, and you must be confident every time.
It's been announced in the last 24 hours that you're going to depart Hong Kong racing. Tell us a bit about your new adventure.
I decided to take this decision. It's going to be a new challenge for me, and see if I'm 31 years old, and see if in my career I can get some better opportunity.
You've been here since the 11-12 season. No doubt some very fond memories.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was probably the best year I have in my career. Got too many Group 1s on my back, and I miss that feeling. So I need to take back that feeling. It was a long time ago. People forget about that. So we are in 2019, close 2020. So new year, new life.
Douglas Smiling City, a new horse into the stable from Australia. How's he walked in through the door?
Yeah, he's taken a little bit of time to settle in. He's a bit fragile, or was a bit fragile. He's certainly found his way around, and he's starting to enjoy the environment. And he's now seems to have found himself. So he's a nice prospect.
He's drawn in gate number 3 for his first up 1650 assignment. Where do you envisage him in the run?
From his trials, he's indicated that he's got a bit of gate speed, so I'm sure that he'll be able to make use of the good barrier. I don't see him leading or being over aggressive, but I'm sure he'll get a good forward, comfortable position. And let's hope he gets a bit of cover and he goes around the track and has a good experience.
I see you've applied the shadow roll. That was something he didn't wear in Australia.
He's indicated to me that he gets his head up a little bit, and he possibly has dropped it a few inches since I put it on, and I think that might just be beneficial going forward.
No doubt good to have a horse in these colours. Colours you've been successful in the past as a jockey for Gary Ling.
Yeah, it's lovely. I've been associated with the Lings for a long time, and I'm very fortunate that they've supported me. I was actually with David Hayes over that period of time when Smiling City won at Canterbury, so it was nice to be on course and witness him running and winning, and he looks like if he brings that form forward, he could be handy in Hong Kong.
What about the weekend, HKIR Day, a winner and a second placing? The second placing from Super Wealthy, he looks quite a smart horse.
Yeah, the winner was great. It's always nice to have runners, let alone winners, on International Day. I knew that when I was a jockey, but good effort by Easy Go, Easy Win, and yeah, super effort by Super Wealthy. First up, he had the writing was on the board. He had two lovely trials under his belt, and I'm just glad he took that forward to the races.
Joe, Special Stars, a last start course and distance winner. It all worked out perfectly, didn't it?
Yeah, look, you would wish for a perfect run. That's a very, very good example of.
Drew barrier number 1 last start, and he's got barrier 2 tomorrow night. Do you think he can get a similar run from that kind of alley?
He should have. Obviously, gate 2 is not as good as 1, but it's pretty good. And circumstances should play out the same way as it did last time. And as we know, he's such a trier, and if he brings his best, he's going to be competitive again.
What about the weight? 130 pounds, 6 pounds more this time. It's more weight than he's carried in the past. Do you have any concerns with that at all?
Honestly, I do, because that's the handicap's job, try to even up the race, but he has everything to have gone for another step of improvement, and I'm relying on that. If he did improve a little bit, he's going to overcome the handicapper, and he should be able to make what he's done last time.
Race 9, Le Terroir for Peter Ho. This horse is in super form. What kind of feel has he given you in the last 2 outings?
I a nice horse that is just improving each time that he's going out there for a race. So obviously the circumstances are a little bit different at this time, but what he has done in the past, he gives us plenty of confidence that he's going to be going out there to be competitive once again.
He had a trial the other day behind some of the top sprinters here. How do you feel he's going into tomorrow night?
He felt great. I wasn't able to give any challenge to those good horses. As we know, they are very good. I was asked to look after him at the trial, and he gave me a good feel. He's going to the race well prepared, and I'm sure he's extremely healthy and happy. So, yeah, he's going to be competitive once again.
He's at the top of Class 3 now with the way he's been racing and winning. Do you think if he can take that next step into Class 2, he'd be competitive there?
What he has done in the last 2 months gives us that kind of confidence that he's going to reach Class 2 and he's going to be competitive on that class as well.
Let's briefly talk about Sunday. 5 winners, 2 of the big Group 1 races. Where does Sunday rate on the list of achievements for you?
I wouldn't put in the top, but I would be putting up there with among the best 3 days of my life, my career as a jockey. You know, it's one of those days that we'll never forget. It's very hard to win one race in those internationals. Go out there and win 5. It's surreal, and obviously I'm extremely happy with that.